I love the fact I have to be my own director, Kevin.
Welcome to my world, for heaven's sake. Look how
goodness.
easy it is, right?
Right? So you are a huge Degrassi fan, but we go way back. When you were on set, I played, Miss H, the principal. Yes, for what, 8 seasons?
Yeah.
I call them the Drake years, right?
I know, right? Oh my God, I hadn't even thought about that, man. What kind of currency is that? That's crazy currency to spend in the world, because I was only there for like 4 episodes, and even I have some of that Drizzy credit.
We're coming up on the foundation upon which my entire life was built.
We were talking a bit then about, what you've been doing in your career and just how you keep kind of staying relevant with your fans. Mm-hmm. And then here I am watching this documentary and it comes full circle. So I was getting goosebumps because I had a personal story for this ride. So it was great for me to see this.
It's a beautiful piece, man. My friend Malcolm Ingram, who's a Torontonian, he's Canadian, he directed the picture, man. And it's like when he asked me about it, he's like, I think we could do a whole documentary about your life. I was like, no way. There's so much more to do, and like
there is.
Everyone got us. This to the news.
It tapped into the subculture.
When I saw Clerks, it felt like I belong to this.
For the very first clip, we dive into you as a gonna-be filmmaker, telling your parents that you're going on this journey, and I could see the fear in your face in that video. What was that turning point for you that you were gonna say early on, like, I'm gonna just dive right in and do this for a living?
For me, I saw Richard Linklater's film Slacker, and that made it seem possible. Like, I'd watched movies my whole life, but never thought about making them. Always like, I was a big fan of movies and how they were made and directors, but never thought about doing it myself. And then seeing somebody else do it, it's so important.
I was immediately trying to set up the next thing. I got a phone call from the head of the studio. He goes, we're gonna make $100 million. He was off by 98 million.
Did you ever question for yourself that you weren't gonna succeed when you started?
Absolutely. Despite me in the video talking about like, hey, I'm gonna go on this adventure and things might change. That's a guy trying to find confidence. Yeah, oh my God, all the time. I mean, look, still to this day. I was just kind of hoping that we would have a movie to show for it so that in the future I could show somebody and be like, we know how to do it. Can you give me money instead of me putting it on credit card?
Right.
Kevin has had a lot of ups and downs in his career and a lot of resurrections.
You think you've arrived when, let's say, I don't know, you're on, Man's Chinese Theater with you and Jason, and you got your hand in Footprints. And when you sort of do these incredible movies and fans around the world, but when you're worth a documentary, that says a lot.
It is. It's the high bar. And that's when I was scared, though, because I was like, usually they make a documentary about people and then they drop dead and stuff. Mm-hmm. Or like their career goes in the toilet after that. Malcolm's like, he's like, you've done enough over the course of like 20, 25 years where we could fill a 2-hour documentary. And boy, he did, man. He made the best Kevin Smith movie that Kevin Smith never made.
The podcast, the stage shows, the hosting, making movies.
Carved his own path. He was able to energize geek culture.
It's amazing to see that, you have Stan Lee in this, who like gives you props basically. So that must have been like super cool.
It was amazing. And Malcolm was the last person to interview him, actually. He got Stan's last interview.
Wow.
And Malcolm was like, I want to try to talk to Stan. I was like, don't bother him, man. He's too old. And he's like, no, man, I'm going to go talk to him. And I'm glad that he did.
It's me doing everything that I never imagined I'd wind up doing.
I do actually think like he got where he wanted to be.
Kevin, thank you so much. Super excited, and congratulations. You're a real testament to independent filmmakers. Thank you.
Now I just want to be Kevin Smith. I want to be the Kevin Smithiest Kevin Smith I could be from now until the end of time, because that's all they'll remember about me when I'm gone.
Follow me on social media at Melissa DiMarco for more exclusive content. I'll see you guys out there.